Hi, welcome to Unix Academy. I am Jyoti. In this video, I am going to show you how to create pods on Kubernetes. Pods are one of the most essential Kubernetes object types. Most of the orchestration features of a Kubernetes are centered around the management of pods. Pod is a atomic unit of scheduling in Kubernetes on virtualization level VMs, on Docker level containers, and Kubernetes level pods. Now you can see the pod deployment. The pod deployment generally write the manifest file which consists of container images that we are able to deploy and submit to the API server on the master node. After that, API server and scheduler or in the master node decides and deploys these pods on the appropriate worker nodes. As I can see, inside of each pod there are one or more containers on our deployment. Generally, our image the deploy apps in the form of containers that are distributed across a set of worker nodes inside the Kubernetes cluster. Kubernetes does not deploy containers directly on the worker nodes. Instead, containers are encapsulated inside a pod. As we can see the diagram, there are number of instances of the same app running on worker nodes. As the time passes, user accessing a web app increases and then we need to scale the app as demand goes up. Now we need to add additional instances to the web app to share the load. We create new pods all together with the same app instance. We can add additional new instance of a web app running on separate pods on same Kubernetes system. If the current node has no sufficient capacity, then it's a time to sign up a new virtual machine and join to new worker node to the cluster. Once it is ready, Kubernetes will start deploying pods onto this new node. Typically, there are one containers per pod. To scale up to app, we need to create more pod instances. Similarly, to scale down, we'll do that by deleting the pods, and we do not interact with containers directly. So that is about the pod deployment. Now I will show you how to create a new YAML file. It contains the pod definition. For this I will take a VI editor with my-pod.yml or YAML extension. Then I will give the definition about this pod. I will take in YAML script on the Kubernetes contains mainly 4 sections. First is API version. Always it is in V1. Sometimes the version will change in some for some objects. And second section is kind. In this kind section we will provide the which object we are using, and the metadata section we will give the respected name for this object. Here I am using pod object. I will give the name my pod to this pod, and the labels. The label is it contains app, my app name. This application it contains a customized my app name, and the spec section is important for every YAML script for every object. The full details we will give on the spec section. I will give here simply container information, containers key I will take here, then hyphen name colon my app container. I am giving this name to the container, and I will take the image busy box. When the busy box is running as a container, then these commands I wanted to run on running container. At the end I will I will save this file, then I will create the pod kubectl create hyphen f flag I will use, then I will give this ml script file name. This will create the pod. Pod is created, my pod is created. Now I will list the pods. kubectl get command is kubectl get po or pods pods. It will show the listed pods. This is my pod here I created in this command. With this command my pod is created, one by one is successfully running and it is ready status, and status is running, and there is no restarts. Now I will edit a pod by updating the YAML definition. I will open this file again through vi mypod.yaml. I will change any content on this file. I will change here label my app hyphen, when I will modify this content and I will save this file. Then I will give the command kubectl apply. First time we will give the create command, later times we need to give apply command with the kubectl, and then my pod.yml with hyphen y flag. Then first time it will show the warning, don't worry about this, and later times it won't show this warning. My pod is configured, showing here. When we give this command create command is giving the created, later when we modify this definition on YAML script, and then I will apply the kubectl apply command, and it is showing a pod is configured. Then one more way is there, that is kubectl edit pod my hyphen pod. This will we can edit in this way also. We will change one more, and this app delete this. I will give 2 instead of 1, and then I will save this file. It will automatically updated. You can see I didn't give any command here, any apply command, but automatically it will edit it when we are using a kubectl edit command. Then I will go to show you list kubectl get pods. Same pod is there. My pod is changed, but my pod name will not change. We will only edit this name, this file only. Then I will delete this kubectl. The command is kubectl delete pod name. I'll provide You can delete this pod through kubectl delete pod my pod command. Okay friends, if you like this video, give a like button and subscribe my channel for further videos, and if you have any queries, give a comment section. Thank you.